going to be talking about 5 millionaire habits that you can start today. Coming up.
Stay tuned.
Hey, I'm Talent.
And I'm Ty, and we're from hisandhermoney.com, where we're teaching you how to have better money,
become a better couple,
and live a better life.
This video is being brought to you by Diversify Fund. Diversify Fund is a financial tech startup providing everyday people like you with the same investment opportunities as the 1%. Just like us, Diversify Fund believes that diversification is the key to building wealth.
They offer high-quality commercial real estate investment opportunities to everyday people without the usual high cost of entry, and this is made possible right on their online platform. We love their mission, which is to help close the wealth gap and enable anyone to achieve financial freedom. They want to give everyone the option to diversify their investments and invest in the same high-quality assets that the wealthy do. Diversify Fund is invested right alongside its investors in all properties, so their interests are aligned with their investors' interests as well.
And guess what? They pay their investors' returns before they pay themselves. For more information on Diversify Fund, simply go to hisandhermoney.com/DF and use the code HISandHer when you create an account to receive a $20 Amazon gift card when you make your first investment. This offer is valid until November 31st, 2019. And don't worry, we have all the links in the description box below. All right, guys, listen, millionaires are all around us. We are in an epic time in history. Believe it or not, at this point in time, there are more millionaires in existence than there have ever been at one time. But guess what? On the flip side of that, there are also more people living paycheck to paycheck right now than any other time. So what's the difference between the two? I like to think that when anything you're trying to become better at, I think it comes down to having good, solid habits. And we've done a lot of reading, a lot of research, because millionaire status is one of the goals that we have, one of many. And we know that there are some things that millionaires do right now that we could be implementing into our lives right now. And such is the case for you. So we want to give you guys 5 things that you can incorporate into your life right now if you really, truly have a desire to become a millionaire.
And what's so great is these very 5 tips are the very ones that we're doing as well.
That's right. So let's start with number 1. Did you know that 85% of millionaires read regularly? So the first habit that we want you to incorporate is that. We want you to begin reading regularly. And the research goes on further to say that they read 2 to 3 nonfiction books per month. They are trying to learn something. They're trying to grow and advance their knowledge. And they didn't start this once they become a millionaire. They started it to get to where they are. So what are you going to do with that information? Guys, the information is all around us, whether that's audiobooks, ebooks, or physical books. We need to be reading a whole lot more to get our knowledge up to the level that will take us to an elevated place.
That's right. Number 2 is that of exercise. Most millionaires exercise 3.5 days a week. And so what's interesting is we can actually tie in the first step that you just told us with the second one. Believe it or not, when we exercise, guess what? We're not really listening to music. As a matter of fact, I don't listen to music. I don't think you do either. We're listening to audiobooks, right? We listen to audiobooks as well as podcasts. So that's a way as well to make sure that we inform ourselves, keep ourselves abreast upon so many different things that are going on. And knowledge is so key for us.
Yeah, and they say that your health is your wealth. What's the point of getting to a higher place financially if you can't enjoy it because you're sick or ill or you just haven't been able to take care of yourself and you're not able to enjoy it? So it's important to exercise and get yourself in good shape. Habit number 3 is, this might surprise some of you, but most millionaires live on a budget. They didn't become millionaires by squandering their money and not having a good working knowledge of the money that's coming into their household and the money that's going out. It's because of their diligence with their income and their investments is how they got to where they got to. So it's important, you at this level, no matter what your current financial situation is, currently, you need to manage your money properly. You need to build that discipline within your lifestyle now to know, okay, this is how much I make, this is how much my bills are, because having that knowledge allows you to make adjustments where they need to be, see where the leaks are. You need this information and you need it now. Don't say, yeah, when I get some more money, I'll become a better manager, because the truth is you probably won't. You need to start living on a budget right now.
That's right. Number 4 is goal setting. what's pretty interesting about the goal setting was we were doing this and applying this in our marriage from day one. And so setting goals is huge. We have a journal that we write down our goals. And when you're writing goals, you want to make sure that you're writing goals the smart way. We did a whole video on that. We have content on that as well too. And we'll leave the links in the description box below if you want to check up more about that. But making sure that your goals are very, very specific and very, very detailed so you can have laser focus, right? And so setting goals, it can be quarterly goals, annual goals, weekly goals, daily goals. As a matter of fact, when we get up in the mornings, we have goals for our day. That's so important. Millionaires don't just walk around just saying la 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 la, whatever I do, right?
Yeah.
They actually have goals, right? They actually plan that out. And so that's so very important that if you want to make sure that you reach millionaire status is that you're good in the goal setting area.
It's like the old saying goes, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every single time. You need to give yourself a target that you want to get to. And when you do that, guess what? You will actually get there. The last habit that we want to leave you with is creating to-do lists. 81% of millionaires say they regularly keep a to-do list. Why? Because they want to stay on track. They want to make sure that the things that are before them that need to get done. And the best way to do that is to list them out. Some say they even list it the night prior so that when they get up and get into the day that they're ready to go.
To-do list is something that I do very, very heavily. Now, I think my hubby here is trying to do better in that area.
Yeah, I got mental to-do
lists.
Like
I'm his to-do list,
yes.
right? I'm like, did you do this? Did you do that? Right? But a lot of times I tell you what, write it down in your planner.
Yes.
I bought him a beautiful planner. All you have to do is just write down your to-do list.
I'm getting
right?
better.
He's getting so much better. But to-do list is very, very key. I actually like to mark it off, highlight it off. It makes me feel accomplished, especially for the day. I can look back and say, oh, I actually did get all of this done. I may not have gotten all of everything that I wanted to get done, but I was able to be productive. So goal setting is so very important. It doesn't have to be fancy in a planner like we do. You can just simply write it on the back of a receipt. It does not matter. The key is to make sure that you're doing a to-do list. Now, to-do lists can also be done electronically. Now with so many different apps, right? And like we have our Google calendars and things like that. And even your phone, right? Your phone has a notes section. Exactly. And so to-do list is so very important because you know why? I believe that the reason why this many millionaires, what is it, 81%?
Yes.
I believe the reason why 81% of millionaires write to-do lists and the reason why they are millionaires is because it keeps them on track, right? It keeps them productive. They're actually accomplishing things. So yeah, that's very important.
And it fuels you to know that you can checking something off your list motivates you like, yes, I got that done. Now to the next thing. And you can see your progress. And when you see progress in any way, shape, form, or fashion, you become motivated.
Yeah, and I think what's so important, and you said this, is that you're getting better.
Yeah.
We're getting better. The key is we may not be perfect. You may not be having all 5 of these, right? And there's so many other habits that millionaires actually do daily. And we just listed 5, but the key is that you're getting better. The key is that you're doing something, that you're trying to improve every single day to become a better you.
So a quick recap. The 5 habits that millionaires do that you can incorporate right now is to read regularly, exercise, live on a budget, set goals, and create to-do lists. Now we want to hear from you. Which of these are you already incorporating into your life, and which do you plan on adding? Because we know that if you are part of the His and Her Money family, your goal is to go up financially. And so we want to know which of these habits are about to make their way into your livelihood.
That's right. And I just want to say what's also important, especially in a couple, a married couple, is that both of us are not as strong in all of these, right? Like you read way much more than I do, right? I'm trying to do much better in that area, and then I write more to-do lists more than you do, right? The key is that we complement each other, but we're both trying to get better in all of these areas. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, check us out over at our website at hisandhermoney.com, and also subscribe to our channel if you have not done so already. Hit that little subscribe red button there. I think it's red or gray, whatever. It says subscribe. Click that, and also click that little notification bell to stay up to date with any new videos that we put out.
Well, that's all we got for this time, guys. It's been great. Until next time. Peace.
Bye, y'all.